the poll in nice and early.
Y U at I E subscribe D subscribed.
Wanna be free, finally, finally. Wanna be free. Wanna be free. Let me try and see if I'm angling it properly. I think so. This should be alright until I move this way. Hi, welcome to the stream. Today is day 6 of the Live Out Loud 100-day daily live stream challenge. My name is Sylvia and I am visually impaired or blind, whichever one. And I'm living my best life and taking you guys along with me. I'm on here basically every day for 100 days, and the structure is basically sit down chat, random one, sit down chat, random one. At least that's what it's gonna be for the Easter break, because it's a little bit more tricky to balance motherhood, mumness, and also trying to keep the live streams going with the content. And one thing I promised myself, I did a 100-day challenge before, it was called Live a Little, and one thing I promised myself is that I'm not going to be on here late like how I did last time. I kept coming on here and it's like, what, 1 a.m, midnight, 1 a.m, it's like, what am I really doing? What are we doing here? So this time with Live Out Loud, I am determined to show up during the day, early evening, really at best. I had to, the other day, like my eye was aching so badly. Like I think sometimes I forget that I have an eye condition that is an actual eye condition, because honestly, my eye was so painful the whole day. Like I had a all around the headache, right? Plus eye ache all around my eye, and I just couldn't even keep my eye open. Do you know what I mean? So couldn't do it. I think it was on Saturday. I think it might have been on Saturday. So I was trying to collect myself, but I just could not look at a phone, switch on the phone. I couldn't do it. I was just like this for most of the day, or just lying down, or yeah. So I was on here basically at 1 a.m. or something, which was not good, but thank you to those of you who tuned in and interacted on that day. It was really good. We did unpopular opinions, and then actually when I went off the live, I did a couple other reaction sort of videos to what was it, to another YouTuber's video about a movie that she watched. Yeah, that's what I did. But yeah, it's just kind of an exercise in like just showing up as me. Like I could barely open my eyes, it was aching so badly, but I was like, you know what, if this is me today, this is me today, right? I can still talk, my voice is still working, my brain is still alert, so I will talk my what? I was gonna say talk my piece. What's that thing to say? You know, say my piece, and it's fine, it's okay. I don't have to look perfect or whatever it is. So yeah, I did a couple of those. Hopefully you can go and check it out, or go and watch the unpopular opinions live stream as well. But yeah, today, like I said, the structure is you know, sit down chat, then you know, something random when I'm doing my chores or trying to do things around the house that I need to get done, or maybe when I'm out doing something that I need to do, that sort of thing. But the point is, let's get this done earlier in the day, let's connect, let's talk, you know, that sort of thing. Yesterday's stream yeah. I'm laughing now, but it's like I just have to laugh because yesterday's stream, if I wasn't doing Live Out Loud, it would be a throwaway. Like I would go and delete the whole thing and just either do it all over again or just delete it and remove it completely from existence. But speaking of it, let me just double check if the same thing has happened today, because we can't have this. Literally, we can't have this. Why is the magnifier? Okay, let's see. Yeah, the sound is on today. The sound is on today because Yesterday's stream, if anybody tuned in yesterday. Oh, hi. Hey guys. Let me see. Hey Lady Lyrics, good to see you. Were you here yesterday? Did you see what happened yesterday? Let's see. I don't know what you're typing, Maria. But hi, how are you? But yeah, yesterday's stream, basically, I was muted for most of it. Like, literally, I did this, yeah, the same way I've just done now. Like, I leaned in. I was like, okay, let's find the magnifier. Okay, I found the magnifier. Okay, now let's zoom in so I can see the chat, blah, blah, blah. The second I did that, I turned off the whole sound. And I didn't know. And I didn't know. And I had a whole, like, what do you call it? A whole schedule, like a whole topic planned, right? That was going along with my makeup and its stages. Like, I had a whole thing. So I was just there doing my makeup and talking about all the various things, right? I was like, oh, let me show you guys makeup, and I'd show you guys how I've arranged everything. I'm here on full narration mode, but the whole thing was on mute. Oh, I think that has to be my most annoying blind girl moment in my whole life. That has been the most like let down, frustrating thing that's ever happened to me as a blind girl trying to do things independently. Like, I literally need production crew at this point. I need production crew, but we'll get there. We'll get there in the end. At the moment, I'm figuring things out by myself. I want to learn how to use StreamYard, because I want to just take the production up a level. Like, I know it's random, I just pop up, switch on the phone, hey guys, but I want to improve on it. And I don't know, I feel like if I was on StreamYard, I had my laptop, had my computer. Wait, laptop, monitor. I meant to say monitor, like the huge screen that I use to actually, when I use a computer. Laptop, huge monitor, my camera separately. Do you know what I mean? Like, when you've got all the gear connected, I'll be more alert. Like, I'll be more aware. Like, is my sound on? Okay. But yeah, so yesterday's stream, I will have to redo the conversation because I was saying some things that I think need to be said, so the message is important. And so I'm not doing my makeup today, obviously. I'm just in the kitchen cooking. But I'll answer your questions. If you have any questions, we'll do a quick Q&A. But yeah, the conversation yesterday, the get ready with me, I might do another one tomorrow. Can't remember what's on the schedule for tomorrow. I might do another one tomorrow, like just do some makeup and everything, and just chat with you guys, because I can do that pretty much every day, but I don't think you're gonna see me doing my makeup every day, so but I'll do that again. But yeah, thank you so much to those of you who actually tuned in and interacted and everything. I appreciate you guys. I know, that's what I was talking about yesterday. So yeah, thank you so much for those of you who tuned in. And then we are side who was like, you're muted, you're on mute. And bless my heart, I didn't even actually see that comment until much later.
40
like,
whole
oh
minutes.
my gosh,
40 something the whole minute.
No, 40, so even she remembers 41 minutes plus of me just going. So if you're a lip reader, you're fine. Like, just go and watch it, I guess, if you can lip read. But that was, I don't know, I was just so frustrated, but I can't like delete it because it's part of the process, it's part of the daily streams. So it's just gonna stay there. Like, it's fine. It is what it is. It is what it is. And today, let me even double check. Can I be heard? Yeah, I can. Okay, cool. Yeah. Lesson learned. So let's see. Trying to see the chat because I think there was something in there. But guys, if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. And obviously, I mean, like, Ooh, you went to the Usher concert. Tell me about it. I wanted to go, except I don't know why. I'm always the last one to find out when there's like concerts. I really would have loved to go and see Usher. And I'd love to altogether. Like I'd love to one of these days. Hopefully, I missed this tour, obviously. That's gone. But tell me about it. That sounds really good. Let's see. Hi Maria Luisa. Hey Messi from the Philippines. Philippines in the house. How are you doing? Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, I think that's everyone. Oh, that's so cool. You went to the Usher concert. Tell me more. What else I'm making pancakes. I make pancakes pretty much every other day. So when I make pancakes today, the point is there's always pancakes on deck in the house. Like that's the point. So I make them today. There'll be some today and there'll be some tomorrow, and that's how we work.
Yeah, that's the point.
So tomorrow I won't be making any, but the day after I'll be making pancakes. Like, so if you think why is she always making it's because there's always needs to be pancakes in the house.
Because we love pancakes.
Yes.
Me and Malachi, by the way.
Yes, they love pancakes. And it's good to just have them on there.
Here's a tip.
Another thing I need to do.
If you feel like there's lumps in it, then you should shake it and the lumps should come to the top. And then you just rub them in.
Yeah, she's saying to do this. And then
no,
you rub them in.
but not like that.
How then? Like, it needs to be on the counter. Okay.
So that nothing spills everywhere.
Oh, thank you. Duly noted, Mom. Why are things falling out of the cupboard?
But I have to wash my hands.
No, it's alright. You don't need to wash your hands because I'm doing this. You can go and relax. I've got this.
But I want to rub the flour.
You don't need to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A cheeky 6. But if you have any questions, guys, just ask me maybe about how I was going to say how I navigate cooking, but I feel like you can basically see what I'm doing. If you can see what I'm doing.
And I always take a little bit of sugar.
This is going to put a little bit of cinnamon. So far, I've got
basically sugar and flour.
Yeah, I've got sugar and
Flour.
plain flour and, excuse you, dry your hands. Sugar, plain flour and self-raising flour. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of cinnamon. I'll do the cinnamon. You can stir it, mix it. Just a little shake of cinnamon, not too much. Were you leaning in?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do that, Mama. Don't lean in.
Nice smell.
What else? Now it needs Mama, please stay in one place so I don't bump into you, okay? It needs a good mix, but not before. Now I need to think. What do I need to do? How do I make pancakes? How do I usually make pancakes? How exactly? So I like to use this wooden spoon because it feels more secure. Okay, yeah, no. Yeah, that's it. Just I need to add some milk, which is in a jar
and
already.
you also need some salt.
Got some milk in a jar. Oh, thank you. You see, I was thinking there's something I'm forgetting. Thank you, Mama.
Get it.
Okay,
I'll
thank you. But no, your hands are still wet, Nara. Let me do it.
And they're a bit wet, so
I'll do the portion so it makes it easier.
I'll do it.
Okay, make sure you don't put too much then. I might as well chill,
A
right?
little bit more.
Like I don't even need to do anything in this kitchen.
I suppose a little bit more.
Hi Kaylin, how you doing? Thank you for tuning in. How are you? What day is it today? Literally, what day is it today? Oh my gosh, wait, hold on. What day is it today? It's Thursday. It's Thursday. How's your Thursday going? Let me see. How's your Thursday going? What are your plans? You know, how is it going basically? You're looking forward to the weekend maybe? What's the Easter break
there's-
looking like? Do you have Easter break? It depends, yeah. But for me, today I just need to finish making these pancakes, and then I have quite. Don't say oopsie. Don't make a mess, please. Just do it slowly.
And now, do we add
How
the
much
milk?
salt did you put?
Now can I add the milk?
Yeah. No, I'm concerned because I don't know how much salt she. Let me do that. Let me do the milk. Let me do the milk. You can mix it. And it needs butter soon. So
Butter getting prepared.
So what was I saying? Today, like I said, I was making these pancakes. After I finish making these pancakes, I've got a lot of editing to do. Oh my god. I've got a lot of editing to do. I spilled some flour, you guys. After me saying, don't say whoopsie, don't make a mess. Karma, right? Thank you for the butter. Thank you for the butter, but not the noise. Thank you.
Now can I mix it?
And then not after the editing, before I go and sit down to do the editing, I actually need to go. I've got basically 4C hair.
I'm
Like,
making
if you
sure
know
there's nothing
about the
stuck to
textures of Afro hair, it's 4C. It's like
That's a lot of hard work.
very.
It's very hard work making
Yeah.
pancakes. Me and Mum will make it look easy.
Really?
But it's not easy.
Okay, so.
At first, when you just started mixing the batter, it's solid hard, and it sort of feels like it's transforming into dough. But don't add too much water, or it'll turn it into dough.
No. It won't turn into dough if you add too much water. More like it will be very liquidy.
But if you add just enough water for it to become dough, then it will.
Yeah, exactly.
We make it look easy making
I always
pancakes.
have my little helper in the kitchen.
Oop, there's some flour that needs to be mixed and
Need a spoon.
get this on besides. I think I know.
You guys,
what
I'm
to
sorry, I
do.
forgot to say, please like the live. Please like the live. I keep forgetting to say that. Like the live. Like the live. Yeah, it would really, really help us out.
Due to my instructions, please like the live.
Yes, according to her instructions, please like the live, you guys. This is the amount of butter I'm putting in. It might seem like a lot, but it's not. Here.
Making pancakes as a
Yeah,
kid look really easy.
Yeah.
Like
She does it. Like I
girls.
told you, I make these pretty much every other day, so she's very much used to the process. That's what she was even telling me when I forgot something. I forgot the salt. She told me, you need salt. She knows all the ingredients.
As like salt. And then I told salt.
Yeah. All right. How's the mixing going? Can I feel it? Let me feel it because I can't really just tell by looking. I think it needs water. It needs liquid. No. You just mix it. I'll do this. Okay? That's it. Do more mixing. And you need to be a little bit more thorough by getting the bits around the edges. Don't pull away when I'm trying to show you. I'm guiding you. Thank you. Much better. So you do a bit more of that, but also be mindful not to spill over the edges. Yeah.
Oh.
So that should be enough water, I think. It feels okay. What was I saying? Yeah, I've got to go and wash my hair and treat
It's
it.
easy
Then
to
put
mix
it.
now.
Shh.
And it's easy to mix.
Let me finish my sentence before you speak again, please. We take turns, remember? People take turns when they're talking. We can't all
There's
talk at
still
the same
some butter
time.
that needs to be mixed.
What was I saying?
Crush it. Keep crushing.
Yeah, I need to go and put the treatment in my hair. Then once the treatment is in my hair, then I'm going to go and do the editing. When I finish, I can wash it out. I don't know if I want to blow dry my hair or not. I'm not sure, but if I do, then I will. Otherwise, I might just put it in twists or in, you know, sections and wait for it to air
Like
dry.
my hair.
Yeah, like your hair, which I need to take out as well. I've got a big hair job with her. Need to take out those twists and do the same process I'm talking about with mine.
And I want to show who's my calendar just in case they forgot what it looks like. You know what? The 20th of April is my birthday. Just right here. And you know what special day it is on the 20th of April?
What?
It's a day in Easter.
Yeah, it's Easter. It's Easter Sunday, isn't it?
My birthday is mega special. And then 5 days later. Do you know what 5 days later? After my birthday. Then after my birthday, 5 days later comes my dad's birthday.
Okay, Mama, that's enough of revealing information. Thank you. Spilling over the edge. Oh gosh. I think I need to add a little bit more flour. This always happens when I'm not the one mixing it. I always overestimate how much liquid it needs. Because I'm not like mixing it from start to finish. So now I need to add more flour because the mixture is a lot liquidy. Where is it? It's here. Maybe, which one should I add? I'll add the top raisin flour. If I lean in close enough, I can just about see or make out. When I say see, like a lot of what I see is not detailed, but it's enough for me to function with. So when I say see, it's like a bit more make out. I mean, like make out or tell probably is the word I would use. Tell. I can tell. But I use the term see quite loosely because even when I say I saw this or watch, you know, things like that, I just use those terms because it's language. It's semantics, isn't it? Like it's how we use language. It's how we speak when we're referring to things. So I know it can be a bit confusing when I'm talking about certain things and I'm like, oh, I see that, blah, 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 blah. But what's happening is I can tell, I can make out, I'm using all the skills that I have that aren't only looking, if you see what I mean. It's not just eyesight, but I'm using all those things to figure out a certain thing. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, so when I say, oh, I've just if I lean in, I can see that da 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 da. It's like if I lean in and I angle myself and blah 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 blah, then I can make out what is happening. But I mean, if any of that ever confuses you can just ask me, you know. But it is literally semantics. It's like how we say, this is how I watch TV, I watched this movie. Do you know what I mean? It's just things like that. I think, do you know what? I'm trying to remember. I did do a bit of content a while ago, which was words that are literal visual that blind people still use. I'll try and find it and like redo it so it makes more sense now, or so it's more up to date. But yeah, it's funny how we use some words when really we don't mean them literally. It's like when someone tells you something, oh, I see, does it really mean that you see what they're saying, or it just means you understand? Oh, I understand. But yeah, okay, the mixture is mixturing. I may have put, I'm gonna be here all day. I put too much flour in now, so now I just need to add water, like literal drop by drop, so that it becomes the best texture. And this is the messiest I've ever mixed this flour, because it's literally all over the edges. Ugh, I do not like being messy, because it makes me paranoid. It makes me wonder, where else is this mess? Where else is this mess that I don't know where it is? You know? But it's okay, it's part of life. Don't be scared to make a mess. It's part of life. If you're scared to make a mess, then you'll never do anything, will you? Okay, I think I need a little bit more. A little bit more. Let's see. I was trying not to make too many pancakes. I was trying to make maybe like what? Oh, there is some chat. I was just trying to make a couple pancakes, maybe 10. Hi, Leah. How are you doing? It's been a minute. How are you? I remember you, Leah, from your birthday. How are you? Thank you for tuning in. And guys, please don't forget to like the stream when you join. And don't forget to tap, you know, that little heart in the bottom right corner. And I've just seen Willing to Fail is in here. Hey girl, I'm gonna check what you're saying in a second. I was only able to read your name, but I wasn't able to read what you said. So I'm just gonna check in a second when I can lean in again. Thank you for tuning in, you guys. Did you guys see yesterday? Did you guys see what happened yesterday with the stream? Epic fail, but it's okay. We move. I mean, I still say I've watched a movie, even though I use audio description. I also say the same about reading a book when I'm listening to an audiobook. Yes. Willing to Fail, you've got it right on the nose. Exactly that. I still say, oh, I've read this book and it's so fascinating because blah, blah, blah. Like, literally, and it's an audiobook. We listen, but it just feels wrong, doesn't it? To say I listened to a book just doesn't quite hit, you know? Like, it's just how language is. If it's a book, then you read it, even if you listened to it. But yeah, it's exactly that. Like, it's just words that we use, and it doesn't mean literal exactly that's what we did. It's hang on, I feel like there's something. Yeah, it's just what we do, isn't it? Let me see. Hey Aaron, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in. Whoa. Hi Mama, thank you for the cuddle. Let's see, my neurodivergent girly always gotta give me little hugs here and there. She's the best. Okay, so I've seen everything. I think it was Leah saying hi. Said hi back. But yeah, I think I've got the mixture okay-ish. I think I've got the mixture okay-ish. We are, how many days in? It's Thursday. Literally, it's funny because I didn't even know what day it was when I started the stream. But we are 4 days in to our 3 week Easter break from school. Basically, the schools are closed. I don't know if it's the same. If you're here, if you're in the UK, then you get it. If you're not, then just to explain briefly, in around Easter is usually the end of the second term of the year, but the term starts in January until around April, and we have usually maybe a 2 or 3 week break. It's so odd because I still don't know how it works, but we have like, sometimes it's 2 weeks and maybe a bit, and sometimes it's 3 weeks, if not even more. So I don't know how that works, that it changes the amount of time. But this time we've got 3 weeks, and it's usually around Easter. Around Easter basically. So that's what we've got. We've done week 1, 4 days. Today's Thursday. We've got 2 more to go. this week was like supposed to be just a chilled one, basically. Like, you know, just kind of woosah, woosah after all the hecticness of term time and everything. And as well, because I know when we go back into the next term, it's going to be summer term. Summer term is literally the busiest time of the year, like the biggest term rather of the year. There's so many, they have so many events at school. Like I'm a permanent, I don't know who said, like, it's like I'm furniture in their schools when it's summer term. Like I'm just always there for one reason or another. And there's so many meetings, parent teacher meetings. My youngest is starting moving to a new school for the next year, so there's a lot of transitional meetings in the summer term between the staff in her current school and the staff in the school that she's going to go to, just to make sure she gets all the support that she needs and everything, and that I'm aware as well, like what are we doing, when she goes to her new school, like what are we doing exactly, who all am I talking to about X, Y, and Z, just to get acquainted, because right now I'm really well acquainted with the staff in her current school. But yeah, and also kind of like my oldest is already at that school anyway, but he doesn't usually, I don't have a lot of contact with his teachers, let's put it that way. But with baby girl, I'm going to be there quite a lot. Well, hopefully I don't have to be there a lot. Like, it's going to be a lot of collaborative work is what I would say, to help her transition and settle in, because transitions, yeah, not her favorite thing, transitions. But yeah, so I know I'm going to be doing a lot of meetings in both schools for that reason. And then they have a lot of like performances and stuff. So Mama, I'm going to be in your school a lot in the summer term.
How much?
A whole lot.
A whole lot?
A whole lot.
Why?
Because it's summer term, and in summer term you guys usually have a lot of stuff going on. But yeah, and what else? Yeah, that's pretty much it. So I think, Mama, please stop putting your hand in the thing, in the batter. No, don't drip it. Don't drip it. Make sure it doesn't drip. Put your hand underneath so it doesn't drip. Not mine. Thank you. This floor is gonna need another clean today. It's I don't think it's surviving us today. So yeah, I was just saying, basically the first week of the break has been, you know, just a breather. The second week we might do a little bit more, and the third week we'll be doing quite a bit. We'll be a bit more active. Because Papa Bear is going to be around, so he can take us places. When I say places, literally just going to the park. Oh, don't forget, like the stream. Like the stream. Sorry, I just walked away. I didn't even tell you where I'm going, but yeah, that's me for you. Okay, so I've finished mixing the thing. The batter. The thing is the batter. Finished mixing. Hey! What are you doing? Oh, cheeky. Alright, come on. Say, bye people, I'm off to do my own thing now.
Hi!
No, you need to say, bye everyone, I'm off to do my own. Look how tall she is, by the way. Sidebar. Like, look. Just stand up straight. We're both.
But that's
Look at this.
I'm her shoulder.
Didn't take you very long to catch up to me, did you?
Maybe when I'm 10 years old, they'll be this tall.
Taller, I would say. Yep. That's you at 10 years. Because you're only. Oh,
when I'm 12 years.
Oh, you'll be. Hi, Nara. How are you doing?
Higher than you.
Yes.
Even higher.
Even higher than me.
I'm just going to look at the soap.
Let me see. I'm trying to read this, but if it'll let me. Okay, I'll read it from this other device because willing to fail. My girl said something. I'm trying to read it, but it's not doing it. So, here in the States, schools go on spring break for 1 week. They don't all do it at the same time, though. Oh, it's kind of the same here in terms of they're not always in sync. But they usually like 1 week off, if that makes sense. Like sometimes this is how the terms go. The term is split into two 6 week blocks, half terms, and then in between those, there's a 1 week break. That 1 week break that's in the middle of the term, it depends. Like it could be some schools take 1 week, some schools take the next week, if that makes sense. All the schools in the UK are not in sync and off at the same time. That would be crazy. Can you imagine? All the parents all over the UK suddenly cannot go to work. No, but school, well, you know what? People take their kids to childcare. The ones who can afford it. But anyway, so they have like a 1 week break, which is not always in sync. It could be something as literally, it could be you could go over to the next town and the schools there are still going, and you could be in this town and schools here are on break. But at the end of it's called the spring term. It's called the spring term, the one that goes from January to April. At the end of the spring term, then we have the 3 week break. And then we start now the summer term, which is towards the end of April. And that goes all the way till mid-August. But in between, as I mentioned, there's a 1 week break in there somewhere. And then all the way to the end, not the end, sorry, the middle of July, mid-July. And then they take a 6 week break and they come back in September. So essentially what we've got left is two 6 week blocks of school time, if that makes sense, left of the school year. And the school year starts in September. I don't know if I mentioned that bit. School year starts in September. So we've got 6 weeks over on this side and then a break somewhere in June. And then, wait, that doesn't make sense. It's in May. The break is in May. It's in May. And then 6 weeks now from June to mid-July. And in especially the last 6 weeks, the June-July one, like I think I actually have a vlog from a couple years ago of what that was like, and it was a big transitional year as well. It was when my youngest was just moving to actual school from nursery, and my older one was going into from junior school, from infant school to junior school. So both of them are going into new schools. So I was just like in between the two schools, this school, that school, this school, that school. Oh my God. Graduation here, graduation there, this, that, this teacher. Oh my God. I have a vlog of that day. I'll probably pop it in the description since I'm talking about it, I don't know. But that was hectic. But I'm glad that I filmed it because it's one of those things, if I don't remember, part of the reason I film my days as they go by, or I even talk about my days, it's literally for moments like this, for reference, for other parents, for even me to look back on, for family, for anyone who can relate, to kind of watch and be like, you know, it's not just me. So I'm glad that I even have that as well, because it's something to go back and look at as well, even with the kids, be like, hey, remember this? But yeah, I think it's still up. I might just go and rewatch just for the sake of it. Anyway, me chatting away and not turning on the pan as usual. Me and yapping, it's a problem. It's a problem. Oh my gosh. Let me see. I've turned on the pan now, so we will be fine. Oh no, is the hob on? Okay. See? Good thing I remember to check if the hob is on, because the hob was not on. So I would have turned on the pan. Turned on the hob, but not the cooker. Sorry, the cooker wasn't on. And then I would have just been here chatting away, like, oh this, oh that, oh this, oh that, and then it's covered later. Grabbing a plate. You know what? I think I prefer to get one from the dishwasher here. What is she doing? Why is she doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What? Why'd you put that on me? What is that even? What's that? Lord have mercy. Nora, where's the salt? Why don't I see it here? Did you move it? I don't see the salt. Maybe I put it away. No. Where's the salt? Bring it then. Bring the salt. Why is the salt in the bathroom? The salt is even like finished. I don't know what she's done with it. Lord have mercy. Let me just scroll that. That sounds exhausting. Sounds exhausting. Much respect to all you parents. It can be. It can be. Yeah, no, for honesty, it is. It's very exhausting. It's very exhausting, but I think I've kind of gotten used to it. Like I can now start mentally, like you see me talking about it now, I've already started mentally preparing for how busy it's gonna be. But one thing I like about summer term is that they have what do you call it, after school clubs, which again in itself becomes a whole mission as well, like going to pick this one up from there, bring this one from there, it also becomes an additional errand. But well, you know, if you're a parent, you just do what's best for them, don't you? So yeah, blind or not, you know, disabled or not, parenting is parenting, being a parent is being a parent. Another thing I've been thinking about, like being a disabled parent, it's actually more expensive than being a parent who doesn't have a disability. And it's not even just because you're disabled and you have extra costs in life altogether, which is the case as a personal expenses, right? There's extra costs, there's extra things you need to do. But just for the fact that you're a parent, if before you even make that decision and you know you have a disability, just literally make sure your finances are in extra order. Not just in order, but extra order. Because let me say, case in point, for example, what I've just mentioned, like clubs and all of that and activities, maybe a parent who, let's say not non-disabled, because some parents who maybe if you're a wheelchair user, you can drive a car and go and pick them up and whatever. So let's just say in my case I can't drive, right? I need to be able to go from point A to point B, let's say maybe in 10 minutes, to take
Is the pan warming up?
a kid from here to there. Why are you taking a spoon? To take a kid from here to there, if that makes sense. And it's just not feasible. It's not feasible if I have to get a bus to take this one from here to there. Meanwhile, this one is here. Do you know what I mean? Like transportation, I think, is the biggest mobility, I'd say, actually, is one of the biggest barriers. And then there's other things like if you're working and again, mobility comes into play, like childcare, taking your children to childcare before you head off to work, coming back to pick them up before you all go back home, and you know, things like that. Like it actually costs more. It costs more to be a parent when you are disabled than it does if you aren't disabled. And so that's something you have to like already. When you look at the job market, it's already not easy to get a job when you're disabled. It's an extra layer of challenge if you're disabled and have children. Like we all know how difficult it is for women who are parents, to women altogether, and then women who are parents to get jobs, because it's just how it is. It's the world we live in right now. It's just not equal. Equity, we'll get there one day, hopefully. But and then now you add being disabled to the whole shebang. Just add that. So it's like, okay, I need to make X amount of money before it actually makes sense for me to go to work. And I need to go back to how it's difficult to even get a job in the first place when you have a disability. So let alone a high paying, because it needs to be high paying job. But yeah. Just me, you know what? I'm frustrated about that whole thing. It is frustrating, honestly. But one thing it has done is it's given me more time with my babies. I was working employed, I would say, really. What is that? Is it even last year? I feel like it's ages ago. It's ages ago. But it is last year. So yeah, like I managed to find a situation where I was able to still parent, flexibility with my disability and being a parent as well. And it was amazing, but it wasn't like a situation that is ongoing and forever ongoing, which is why I've always said, yeah, if if this channel can get monetized, the freedom, the financial freedom that I would have from it would be absolutely amazing. I wouldn't have to be thinking about, okay, I need to be employed by somebody out there. I need to make sure X, Y, and Z. Like, if this platform was monetized, Joe, let's speak in a positive manifesty sort of way. When this channel gets monetized, the financial freedom it will provide, like, see how the language switch up, minor switch up, will be amazing. So that's why I'm putting extra effort into it. I'm sharing my life daily. But one thing I'm not compromising on is on being myself, because I'm always going to be me. Like the live, like the stream. That's what I'm just not willing to like compromise on, or yeah, like it's only going to be when I'm me. That's the only way that I would enjoy doing this, because I don't want to do things just to make money. That's nah. It's not me. I'm trying to put oil on the pan. The pan has heated up. I can feel the heat coming at me. It's radiating. So it's time to put a little bit of the batter. But I've just put a bit of oil in, so I'm just going to give it a few minutes. Give it a few minutes. Give it a few, not a few minutes, a few seconds. I meant to say a few seconds, not minutes. And then, yeah. Uh-oh. Where have you got a spoon?
To put in my mouth.
Oh, Lordy. Right, so in this goes the first pancake. Please don't make sudden movements and noises behind me, Mama.
Can that pancake be
Could be
from
quite
me?
jarring for me. Yeah, it can.
Yay! Pancake, 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 pancake.
See why I make pancakes every day. Every other day, sorry, but there's pancakes every day in the house. Every day there is pancakes in the house, but I make them every other day. That's the routine.
Pancake, 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 pancake. Even on my birthday.
Even on your birthday, you want pancakes?
Probably. Probably if you're making them on that day.
Okay. I might make them the day before though. So
Wait a minute. I know.
What are you standing on?
2,
Can you get down?
4, 6, 8, 10. You do that. You do it in an even day.
Yeah. On an even day. Oh. See how magical her brain is? She spots all the patterns. You don't even need to think about it too much. You just always come up like, this is the pattern. I'm like, oh, I've seen this. Have you noticed that this and this? It's pretty cool. I wish I had that. First pancake is on the pan. I don't know if I want to open the window or the what do you call this thing? Or the extractor. Gosh, words. Sylvia, find the words. Let me get the extractor on. There we go. No, why are you playing it like that? What are you doing? Okay, let's try again. Yeah, there we go. Sounds like the extractor's tired, eh? I switched it on, it went and then went off. I'm like, no, don't do this to me. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that's everything. Do you know what? I'm like imagining all the pancakes I have to make. It always feels like a mountain to climb, but when I start from the beginning, it's like, oh God, all that batter. And I'm thinking about, and another thing, I don't know, I've given myself all the hard tasks in one day. There's this ad I keep seeing on YouTube, right? It's about, I don't know what it's for. Maybe it's an app or something, I don't know. But it basically talks about organizing or time blocking your schedule into adult week, like adulting weeks, I guess. I don't know, week, right? That's when you do all you go to the dentist, you go for your glasses checkups, you go for just do the adult things, look through if you do invoices, look through your bills, look through do you know the admin bits, right? Because I've got so many of those. But yeah, like, wait, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, I gave myself all the adulting tasks in one day for me. Not all of it, but quite a few. Like, I've got to do my hair. No, I had to make pancakes, which I find really long. I've got to do my hair, like wash it, whatever, treat it. And I want to edit at least one video to go out on YouTube. So it's like, am I really gonna do all that? Have I put too much on myself? Like, is it too much on the table? Let's find out. How do they say if you're watching the show? Stay tuned to find out. If a video pops up, what day is it today? Tomorrow, Friday. Okay, if a video pops up tomorrow, then you know I have indeed been successful. Or not. Do you know what? I might not have done my hair. So tomorrow anyway, in tomorrow's stream, tune in tomorrow's stream to find out, did she really do all the tasks, all the things, basically. But yeah, I really need to look after my hair. My hair's usually in pretty good condition. Like, it's usually pretty healthy, voluminous. Anyway, it's usually pretty healthy hair, right? But I've ignored it. Like, literally, I washed it, and then I don't think I even moisturized it the last time I did that, and I don't think I even treated it. I just washed it and blow dried it, of all things, right? Which isn't good. Heat isn't good. Held it in a bun and moved on, and that's how it's lived since then. So it is not happy. Like, I'm so worried it's gonna break a lot when I go wash it, but the damage has been done. It is what it is. So yeah, I'm just gonna, you know what, I'm gonna prioritize that. I don't know, like, I'm gonna prioritize all the tasks that I need to do, like washing my hair and treating it, specifically treating. It's not even about washing, the treatment, super important. So I'll be an adult and just get things done. Just be a grown up. Just be a grown up and do the things. There's a piece of pancake here that's not being collected. Oh lordy. Oh, there we go. That's one pancake down, a gazillion to go. Like I said, if you got any questions, feel free. The floor is yours. Did I put oil in here? I can't tell, you know. Okay, I did. If you have any questions, the floor is yours. Feel free. This is a safe space, And when I say safe space, I mean, you know, for those people who are respectful and kind, like don't just we don't do wahala. No wahala, okay? But yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. Oh, let's pour that in. You know, one thing that happens, yeah, I get impatient and I start making huge, ginormous pancakes because I pour so much batter in. But it's fine, if you can't finish a whole pancake, then just come back.
Can I have that pancake?
Yeah, you need a plate though. And here's the thing as well, when I'm making pancakes, it feels like I haven't done anything because they come and eat it. Hang on, Mama, I need to get you a plate from the dishwasher. Dishwasher! From the dishwasher. I feel like you haven't done anything because you make one, someone picks it up, so the plate is empty. Make another one, someone picks it up, so the plate is empty. What? What?
I'm using a bowl.
Okay, here's the bowl.
Wait, make it a plate.
No, that's too many dishes to make dirty. No, it can't go in there. Give me a... Thank you.
Can you use the spatula to give it to me?
No. Hold your plate, it's gonna drop. Okay.
I can smell it.
There we go.
No,
What's that?
I can smell it.
Apparently there was a pancake on the other side. Just on the cooker. Strange. Don't know how that happened. How, what, where, how, and when. There we go. One thing I wanted to do is wash the air fryer so I can make sausages. I can make some sausages. Again, I give myself too many tasks in one sort of in one day. I give myself too many tasks in one day, and that's not right. I mean, it's not right. It's fine. It's not that it's not right. It's fine. It's okay. It's alright and it's fine. I just have to stick to the schedule. You know, like what time is it? I was just about to check the time and I got distracted. Let me see. It's you guys, I need to start making dinner in 2 hours. That is not enough time to wash my hair and edit a video and then come back in here to cook. I might as well just start making dinner now and be done with all the things. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll make dinner before leaving the kitchen, and then when I leave the kitchen, I'll just go and do the things that I need to do. Yeah, that's what it's gonna have to be. A package. By the way, you guys, I received some amazing PR parcel. I wanted to show you guys, but like obviously I didn't do the sit down that I would have wanted to do. So tomorrow when I sit down, I'll show you guys. But I was so excited. I was so excited when this brand reached out. I was like, oh my gosh, me? Me? Really me? So yeah, I will share with you guys tomorrow when I can. What were you doing in there? When I can. No, Malachi, no. I'll share with you guys tomorrow the amazing parcel or package that I got.
Mom.
Little old me.
Mom.
Yeah.
The hot water tap's cold.
It will be warm if you run it for longer. Close that. It just needs to run for longer, that's all. It's not going to be hot immediately. That's not how the boiler works. What was I saying? Yeah, so I got a really nice parcel. I'm really excited to show you guys tomorrow. So I got this tractor in it. Not me checking my email midstream in my life. How long has this stream been? Because I don't intend on making you guys sit all the way through until I finish. And that's part of the theme for Live Out Loud. Yeah. The goal is to have... Whoa! It's been an hour. You know, I was about to say the goal is to have these streams be about 20 to 30 minutes. Only for me to realize I've been on here. I've been on here for twice the amount of time. Of course. Makes sense. With my chatterbox self. Oh my gosh. Let's get this one off. I'll make one more pancake before we exit the stream. You guys, look, I'm quite proud of this one. It's not too bad. Quite proud of this one. I feel like I'm getting better at it. No, not better, but better at multitasking, like talking to you guys and cooking. Because initially, oh my gosh, if you look at my first stream in the Live Out Loud, when I was making pancakes, first couple of them, hang on, I burnt them quite a bit. Yeah, I didn't even get the batter right. Like I was just making mistake after mistake, but I'm getting better at multitasking and chatting with you guys, and also doing what I'm supposed to be doing. So yay! All right, so next batch or next pancake. It's not a batch really. The batch is the whole batter, and then. Spread it, spread it, spread it, spread it. How do you if you make pancakes, do you like just do one dollop and you leave it there to cook, or do you do this thing where you spread it on the pan? And do you like use a spoon? I use a spoon to do that, but I know some people like pick up the pan and like do the, you know what I mean, like the twisty thing so that the batter rolls around. But I feel like. Yeah, and they flip it as well, but that's after the batter has been spread and it's already got a base. So like the way that I make a base, I prefer to use a spoon. In a way, I feel like it helps me with like feeling where the batter is at. Do you know what I mean? Like what level of being cooked the batter is at, as opposed to relying on, and then I give it a shake. Once I've spread it, I give it a couple more seconds and then I give it a shake. And you can hear that the whole thing is moving. So it's not stuck to the pan. But yeah, I feel like it gives me a better idea of how the pancake is cooking when I spread it with a spoon. Like, see, I spread it with the back of the spoon, that's what it looks like. Than just sort of swilling around the pan, because it I can feel it, essentially. I can feel it is what I meant to say. But yeah, I don't know, maybe it's just, you know, we're creatures of habits. I've got batter on my hand, I need to shake it into the sink. We're creatures of habit, so maybe it's not even about that, it's just me being used to a certain way of doing things. I don't know. But that one's doing pretty good. I like the size of it as well. It's a bit lighter, that one, than this one. Like, because I told you, sometimes I get a bit overzealous and I pour so much in. So it's like, I just want to finish. I just want to be done and move on. Especially on an adulting day like today. I've got things to do. But, I don't know. Like, I don't think I'm compromising. Okay, sure. I don't think I'm compromising on quality per se, because the quality is in the batter. Okay, that's done. It's just the sizes. If it's too big, then just eat half of it. Just slice it in half and eat that half, or cut it in half and eat that half. But I do sometimes prefer the slightly lighter ones. They're a bit like crepes. You know how crepes are? It's about making pancakes, not crepes. Crepes. Wait, maybe I am making crepes. I think I'm making crepes. I think this is exactly what a crepe is, and a pancake is something entirely different. Anyway, semantics. Yeah, this one's really good. It's actually a lot easier and quicker to cook when I put less batter, obviously. Duh. I think I can take this out. No, I think it needs a little bit more time. What's the heat on? Okay. See, I'm starting to get impatient already. You see? This right here is why I just end up putting more batter, and it's like, okay, let's just chuck the whole thing in there and just wait for it to cook. This is the first time I've kept quiet. Oh, now I'm talking, aren't I? Anyway, this is the first time. This is the first time I've kept quiet since I started the stream. Like, just quiet. Maybe I need to hold one of those. Like, maybe it's like yesterday. Maybe the universe, the interwebs, the gadgets, the devices were forcing me to be quiet yesterday. Like, maybe I need to hold a stream where I say less, sort of stream. Say less. Say less. Let the whatever's happening speak for itself. But the reason also I do a lot of chatting and narrating and whatever is because I know for me as a visually impaired person, that is how I consume content. Like I'm gonna need it to be podcasts. I'm gonna need for a conversation to be happening. Otherwise, I'm not really getting much from it, from anything, any content. Like it needs to be something vocal going on because I don't rely much on my vision to look at things and watch things, as much as I use the word watch. So yeah, that's why I do a lot of talking. That's why I know a few people, not that many, but a few people are coming here like, oh, you can get Yapper of the Year award. I'm like, yes, I could. I don't mind if I do. Give it to me. Give me the award. Because I know why I talk so much, or why, not so much. I don't think I talk so much, but I know why I talk the amount that I do. Because trust me, I do not talk. I don't talk a lot. Like there are people out there, whoo, the gift of the gab. There are people out there who can just talk and talk and talk for England, as the phrase says. And one of them, I'm not one of them. But I know the value of me talking. I know why I'm talking because I understand what it's like to be someone like me and wanting to be part of the conversation and content and stuff, whatever you're watching or enjoying. And just maybe not really being able to, because a lot of it might be centered around visuals, So I totally understand. One thing I need to figure out is, how do you do captions on a live stream? Because I know, like, one way some people who are hearing impaired, hello? Don't do that again. You ask. That literally just came off the fire. Could have hurt yourself. When your kids know that you're blind and you take advantage of it. Like, it's a journey. It's a mountain. It's a hurdle. But yeah, I was saying, I know what it's like to sort of not be able to keep up with content for accessibility reasons. And so I try to do my best. But if you're a hearing impaired person who can lip read, then you're fine. But like on live streams, how do you turn on captions and stuff like that? That's why I've been saying I need to do, whoops, got the one step. I've got this step. I've got to shake it first. Got to shake it. Shake it. Shake it. Shake it like a Polaroid picture. Oh, my Beyonce. sorry. You have to that's what I wanted to do. I want to start using a streaming service, because if you're not a lip reader and you're hearing impaired, or even if you are a lip reader but sometimes I'm like that, or I'm over there, and so on and so forth, it's like, how do you interact with the content? How do you know what's happening? So yeah, it's something I try to be super conscious about. But yeah, that's why I talk a lot, and I know the value of me talking and literally almost narrating what I'm up to. Because sometimes I'm like, oh, so now I'm just gonna go to the sink and do this. It's like, yeah, I can see you're doing that. Why are you telling me that? It's like, not all of you can see that. Not all of us can see that. If I was the one watching, I wouldn't know that. I'll make this last pancake. Let me see how long I've done the stream for. I'll make this last pancake and end the stream, you guys. So I can't make you sit there watching me for this long. Ooh, we are at 70 minutes. We are in live a little territory right now, honestly. And this is live out loud. We are, yeah. That's what I used to do, the super long streams. So yeah, we're gonna need to close this down in just a second. Thank you so much to all of you who have tuned in today. I appreciate you. I appreciate you gazillions and bajillions. And infinitely, honestly, infinitely, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for spending time with me. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow. And as we always say around here, just remember that no one is you, and that is your superpower. So embrace it, be you, do you, and let it glow. Live out loud. Right, bye guys. Not me not finding the ending button. Okay, it's